we'll get on to the next topic. I got a message here. All right. Yeah, it looks like she hasn't responded yet. Okay. Also, Ludwig is going to be starting his own streamer fund since he made that switch over from Twitch to YouTube. He's going to be doing his, which was before, the subathon. Well, now it's going to be his streamathon that he's going to be planning on doing. I don't know when, but he said he'll be doing it soon. It's in an article that I found. But yeah, Ludwig is going to be starting his own streamathon. Also, as well, the Giants have signed a prospect infielder. They have signed Ryan Reckley. He is a prospect infielder that he's going to be playing for the Giants, but he's going to be playing in the minor leagues. So hopefully he's really good for the Giants and hope for the best for them. Also, as well, Disneyland's going to be shutting down some of their attractions for refurbishment and stuff. One of the rides that they're basically going to be shutting down, I think, basically is Pirates of the Caribbean. Now, that's going to be one of them that are going to be shutting down. I think I do have an article for it. So, yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean is going to be one of them that's shutting down just for refurbishments and stuff. The one in Disneyland Paris, that's going to be shutting down. Actually passed this week. Also, Le Carousel de... Let me read that. Okay. Here are the rides that are actually shutting down in I think in Disneyland in Paris. So Los Misterios de Natalius, that's shutting down. Alice Curious Labyrinth, Big Thunder Mountain, Lanteri du Dragon, Casey Jr., Rustler Roundabout Shooting Gallery. Those are going to be remodeled but these are refurbishments, guys. These are not, but these are not for rides that are actually shutting down for good. These are just rides that are going to be closing just for refurbishments. So don't get worried about anything just about shutting down. Okay, Disney Limulations, Lion King, Rhythms of the Ride, Lands, Disneyland's Junior Dream Factory, Frozen's musical innovation. But yeah, these are the rides that are shutting down in Disneyland Paris. If you guys are planning going on a trip in Disneyland Paris, just be aware of those rides are going to be closed for refurbishment. But this is in Disneyland Paris. This doesn't not go towards this does not go towards other parks that are getting refurbishment. But Disneyland in Paris is going to be are basically going to just shut down just because of refurbishment and stuff. Also, as well, Microsoft Edge is going to be adding a new feature to their platform on their web browser. They're basically coming with like a gaming feature where you can play games through Microsoft Edge. It sounds like a really interesting feature, and hopefully it'll bring some gamers to play on Microsoft Edge. So it's going to be really cool. Hope for the best. And also, as well, the San Jose Sharks have made franchise history. Timo Meyer, the San Jose Sharks player that I was watching on Monday when the Sharks were playing the LA Kings. The Sharks got off to a pretty good start, and Timo Meyer scored 5 goals. He is the first San Jose Shark to score 5 goals in a row that hasn't been set in 33 years. So it's been a while since someone has scored 5 goals actually in a row for San Jose Sharks history. So it's definitely really cool, and I'm happy for the San Jose Sharks that they were able to do that. So yeah, it was cool. Happy for them. Go Sharks, baby. Let me double check one more thing, just to be sure everything is going according to plan, but I haven't heard anything from Anne yet, so I don't know if she's coming today or or that. But yeah. Um. Okay, let's get on to the next thing. Next, I want to talk about my Streamer Subathon stream that I did announce on Monday. I will be doing my first Subathon stream on February 16th to the 17th, which that'd be a Wednesday and a Thursday. I will be doing my first subathon right here on my Twitch channel. It's going to be awesome, and I'm pretty happy about it. So it's going to be cool. I am very excited about it. This is going to be awesome, and hope for the best that it goes really well, and hopefully get some people involved in that. You guys don't have to really sub to the channel for this event. It's not really required, but if people do want to sub for this sub event, that would be really much appreciated. I'm going to have a sub goal for that starting on before that for the 16th, for the 17th for this sub event. I will be setting it up, I think, before, I think Tuesday, I'll be setting that up for the sub goal and everything. Also, as well, I did play with a good friend of mine. His name is Austin. He's starting to become a Twitch streamer. If you guys haven't gone and followed him, his name is, I think his name is Big Austin Boss. That's his name. Go and follow him, guys. He's a really great streamer. I'm gonna shout him out in the comments here. I'm gonna shout him out, guys. Yeah, go and follow him. Yeah, I'm gonna spell his name right because I know that's his name. Post it. But yeah, go and follow my good friend, Big Austin Boss. He's starting to get into Twitch streamer. I helped him today. So he's been getting into PUBG. He was basically the guy who got me back into PUBG. I got a review for it since I haven't played the game in a few years. I have not touched that game because I just wasn't really enjoying it. It was not fun anymore. But now, since my good buddy Austin got me back into it, he's my new IRL gaming friend. We played last weekend on it, and the game is definitely very interesting. They've made a lot of changes since I haven't touched the game in quite a while. They made a lot of changes. Definitely a lot of new features from the last time I played it, and I'm trying to get back in. I'm going to try to get back into it and stream it again. I don't know when I'll be streaming it again, but when I do, I will be streaming it probably with Austin or probably a different streamer. But I definitely want to get back into it. I definitely want to stream it again. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot offline of PUBG. I'm going to do that basic training and stuff. And when I do that, I can unlock the modes and stuff. So as soon as I do that, then I'll think about bringing PUBG back to streaming. So I will be thinking about that. And yeah, I'm starting to like PUBG again, but I haven't played it in quite a while. The last time I played it with Austin, because that's kind of his main game. So be sure to go and follow my good buddy Austin Boss, which is his real name is Austin. So go and follow him, guys. He's trying to get into Twitch. Let's go help him, give him some followers, and go and help him out. Also, as well, big news that happened around Xbox this week. Xbox has announced that they are buying Blizzard and Activision for $69 million in debt to buy Activision and Blizzard. Well, this will definitely change eventually because Xbox will be having some of the really great games that Activision and Blizzard are the big ones that people probably want to get. And this will definitely benefit if it does happen, if they do happen to sign that deal. Basically, it will definitely bring Call of Duty to Xbox Game Pass. I don't think it probably will, but if it does, it'll come to Xbox Game Pass. I think Spyro's definitely been rumored to become a Game Pass game, and Crash Bandicoot is actually another game that has been announced. that will be coming to Xbox Game Pass. And definitely Diablo would not be a very surprising game that would come to Xbox Game Pass. Is Diablo has been on Xbox Game Pass before, and then they left because of I think PlayStation took them for a while. But now, since then, now they're actually going to be signing this big deal with Activision and Blizzard. So for $69 million, so I don't think Activision and Blizzard are going to deny that. So that's going to be basically huge if it does. If definitely Xbox does sign with them, that's going to be definitely a really huge thing for gaming. It'll be a big thing in history of gaming of Xbox. Definitely partnering up with them. So this is going to definitely, because Xbox did talk about that they do want to definitely grow their Xbox Game Pass a lot more, because that is their future brand for the Xbox, since Xbox One was kind of like reforming itself, and then Bill Spencer came in and kind of fixed everything, and now it's part of their history. So Xbox Game Pass is definitely their future in mind, because they definitely want to grow it and they definitely want to build on it. So this will definitely bring more Xbox Game Pass subscribers to their platform. So it's good to see it, but still time will tell when that will happen. But I think for right now, I think PlayStation will definitely not lose some of the Call of Duty games. I think some of the Call of Duty games will still remain on PlayStation. I know Warzone will definitely not be an Xbox exclusive, because that's a multi-platform game, battle royale game. So I think it'll be a multi-platform game, like how Elder Scrolls is, since it's multi-platform on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. So I don't think that's going to be an issue. And then, of course, you got, and then, of course, the other games will definitely be, but and maybe in the later future, I do believe that when the next Call of Duty game comes out, it might be an Xbox exclusive. But I definitely see Crash, Spyro, and maybe Overwatch becoming a Xbox exclusive for their game, for their platform. I don't think it will be for gaming, but I think it will be for Xbox. So we'll just have to see. Time will tell when that will happen. But hope for the best for Xbox. I do believe in them. I do have a lot of confidence in Xbox, and hope for the best for them. So let me just check one more thing, and then we'll go on to our next topic. I did definitely want to check just to be sure if Anne's going to be getting on today. But I don't know. I don't think she's going to get online at all. So I don't know. So will have to see, but I don't know. I'm going to keep an eye on it. But yeah. Let me drink some water real quick. Then we'll get into our next topic here. Okay. All right. Among Us is going to explains their roadmap that they're doing for 2022. And I do have an article for that. So let me go back here. And find the article about Among Us. Among Us shares its roadmap for 2022. A 22 roadmap for the smash hit multiplayer game Among Us has been released by developer Insuroff, apart from Map 5, which is still on the way. The team's main focus at the moment is a friendless and a quality of life improvements. So this is definitely going to be a very big, huge update for Among Us. And this comes from the actual Among Us article. I think this is like an interview of everything. But yeah, here we go. I know. We've been asking for a friend list for ages. It's happening. Finally, we'll be able to keep in contact with any crewmate you get along. with or keep tabs on your greatest enemies, I guess. We know a ton of you have found some lifelong friendships from this game, and that's really cool. We want to allow you and keep in touch and continue playing games together. As for the quality of life updates, many of you have some of the account creations, Cosmic Cube redemption, chat choice, and other aspects of the game flow a bit confusioning. Understandable. You're basically experiencing the building of Among Us and our adjustment to its popularity with us, haha. That being said, confusing you isn't the goal, so making improvements to the UX is also coming up next. Thanks for being patient with us. And here's all the stuff that they're working on. So, in the near future, more players also expect more roles, more cubes, hide and seek, and more collaborations here in the visual. So, yeah, here are the things that are coming soon for the new features that are coming to Among Us. So, yeah, they basically talked about the friends list, new roles coming in, cosmic cubes, and 15 player support. That's already out now. So, yeah, more roles. And here's are the new modes that they're coming in. So more roles that are coming in. Hide and go seek. This is the new one I think they're coming out with. A new mode. More cubes and collabs apparently are coming soon to Among Us. So it's not a big surprise that collabs are coming in because there was a collab before that was rumored that Among Us and Fortnite were going to collab together, like bring like Fortnite skins to Among Us. So that could probably be true if it does come to Among Us, if Fortnite and Among Us do like a collab, because they were doing like sort of like a collab before Among Us kind of was upset with Fortnite when Fortnite made their own Among Us version of the game. So Among Us are kind of like partner now with Fortnite. So that could probably be like a potential collab pretty soon. So I would definitely like to see definitely Fortnite and Among Us collab and bring some like Fortnite skins into Among Us, maybe like cosmetics or something. So we'll have to see. Another thing coming soon to Among Us is a free Ghostface cosmetic, inspired by the new Scream movie. A manga and Nereroids were also recently revealed. So yeah, Ghostface is going to be another collab. I think this is going to be the first collab I think Among Us does. So yeah, Among Us will be getting a Ghostface cosmetic into their game. So this is going to definitely be interesting, and I think people will wear it definitely on Halloween. So I'll definitely probably be wearing it. But yeah, it's going to be cool. I definitely would like to see Among Us take a little bit further with collabing. I think they'll probably be the second people to collab because Fortnite was definitely the first one with collabing. And then a lot of other companies, a lot of other games stepped in and started doing collabs. So I think Among Us will be the second one to do collabing. So yeah, they will be getting a Ghostface cosmetic into Among Us. It's going to be a really cool cosmetic. So hope for the best that people get interested in that. So yeah, this is coming from the Nintendo Life article. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Among Us with the new cosmetics and everything. So it's going to be good. I think Among Us will definitely be a very fun game again. Also, as well, Coles is in big trouble. So we have a big article about that. That there's something going on with Coles. Like Coles might not make it all the way. Which I've been to a Coles before. Coles is where I've always been before. So a lot basically. So this is an article I found from CNN. This is from CNN Business. So here is the article I wanted to share. Coles can't catch the break with the Wall Street. For the second time in as many months, third time in a year, an activist investor is putting pressure on the department store chain to make changes or sell the company. Activist hedge fund Malcolm Advisor, which owns about 5% of Kohl's KSS stock, said in a letter Tuesday that Kohl's board of directors and leadership team spent last year materially mismanaging the business and failing to implement necessary improvements. Shares of Kohl's rose around 6% Tuesday on the news. In a statement Tuesday, the retailer had been unwilling to constructively engage with Kohl's and said the fund's letter announcement was distracting. Kohl's strategy is producing results, the company said. This is not the first time Malcolm has targeted the department store company. Last year, the fund joined with a group of activists to push Kohl's to pursue a new strategy. A revamp its board. Kohl's reached a deal with a group in April, adding 3 new directors. But Malcolm says it's coming back for another shot at Kohl's because its stock has dropped around 20% since April's settlement, lagging retail competitors. And I'll get back to the rest of the article just in a minute. Close this. I guess I can't. I'm just going to double check things real quick. Text. But yeah, back to what I was saying is, okay, what was that? Okay. Malcolm renewed the improvements close to a month after a never firmed Engine Capital said Kohl's should spin off its online business to find a buyer to make the whole company private. Kohl's has attracted pressure from Wall Street, despite the avoiding the fate of many other department store chains. Amazon, Target, and TJX and other stores have pressured their department store sectors for years, and some, such as Sears and Neiman Marcus, have been driven into bankruptcy. So yeah, Sears is definitely going out of business. I don't know about Neiman Marcus. I haven't heard about that place, but yeah, definitely Amazon and Target and TJX. Those are like the 3 main giants that Kohl's definitely has to look after, and pretty much be careful, because if Kohl's goes out of business, that's going to be sad. But it just is what it is. But let's get on to the next one. But Kohl's has been creative steps to draw shoppers in recent years, including partnering with Amazon. Okay, they did partner with Amazon to accept returns of Amazon's purchases at its stores. Kohl's has also added new clothing and home good brands, expanding its sportswear and beauty sections and lessed out space at a handful of stores to Planet Fitness and LDI. Still, Kohl's sales stagnated from 2016 to 2019 and plugged 20% to $15 billion in 2020. With COVID-19 restrictions forcing many locations to close in the spring, summer, and early fall, Kohl's rebounded in 2021, however, during its latest quarter ending October 30th. Sales of the stores open for at least 1 year, increasing 14.7% compared with the same stretch last year. That's pretty much it. So yeah, Kohl's is definitely taking some steps to not go out of business. They are learning. So hope for the best for Kohl's, and hopefully they'll stay in business, and hopefully they'll keep doing what they're doing. So hope for the best for Kohl's. Because GameStop was actually going to go out of business if it didn't keep going, if Microsoft didn't buy them out. So, well, now they got GameStop. So GameStop will probably be going around for a long time, and they'll probably will keep Microsoft as where it is as a business. Also, guys, I watched my favorite show, Lost in Space. It is an amazing show. If you guys haven't checked it out on Netflix, it's got a really good storyline. It talks about that these people called the I think they're called the Johnsons. I don't think with the, I think I forgot what they call them. The Robinsons. Yeah, that's it. They're called the Robinsons, and they go to this planet, and they basically land on this planet, and they get lost for I don't know how long, for like months or years. stuck on this planet, and then they go and meet this robot, and they think this robot is bad, good, and then this boy is supposed to help the robot become a good person than it was before. So it's a very good show. I definitely recommend it if you guys are looking for some shows to watch on Netflix. It is definitely a good show. Definitely watch it. There's 3 seasons in each of the series. It is a really good show. Definitely go and check it out. Also as well, I also found some free articles that I found, but robot umpires are going to be tested at AAA games for minor league baseball. Uh, MLB just announced it on their Instagram page. I will pull it up and I'll tell you guys what their plan is to bring these robot umpires to AAA games in minor league baseball. So let me find it on Instagram real quick. So I do have it right here. So let me see. I think it's on MLB on Fox. I think announced it. Yeah, here we go. So MLB says robot umpires will be used behind the home plate in AAA this year. So I guess MLB is expanding its automated strike zone experiment to AAA spots. So I guess this just gets people hyped up for that. So we'll hope for the best for this new invention, and hopefully it becomes a success. Or if it's not a success, then it's good that they're at least trying something that they want to do. Let me get on to the next topic here, and then we'll talk about. Let me get some water here real quick. All right. Okay. All right. But I don't think we're going to get Ann in today, guys, so I think I might change my title real quick. I don't think we're going to get Ann in today, guys, because she hasn't responded, and I've been going over these topics right now. So I'm just going to change my title real quick, and then we'll go on to the next topic here. I think we'll get her in maybe another time or something. So it's not very unfortunate, but it's okay. But I've been going with all these topics and everything, and then we'll get into NFL picks and wrap up our podcast for the day. Also, as well, Nintendo Switch Online is coming with some big upgrades. I do have an article about it. So yeah, here you go. We definitely found a little article, but I found Nintendo Switch's Online big upgrades that they're coming for the near future. But Nintendo's been teasing it. This is going to definitely be huge for Nintendo, so hope for the best. But this comes from cosmicbooks.com. So here you go. Nintendo has teased that it will have some big upgrades coming to Nintendo Switch Online in the future. While the publisher's online subscription service has already received a rather notable upgrade within the past month, thanks to the addition of games from Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis libraries. Nintendo has indicated that this will simply just be the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the future of platform. Mentioned in its latest financial report that was released this week, Nintendo stated that it has plans to continue to grow Nintendo Switch Online service. All through specific details related to what these new expansions might look like weren't given, the company said it wants to further grow Nintendo Switch Online as a way of continuing to make players engage with the Switch platform as a whole. And then I'll start reading this just in a minute. I gotta drink some more water. And let's start there. All right. By the enhance of the service, we have increased the opportunities for the members to continue playing Nintendo Switch. Visa enhanced included game trial events which allow users to play a specific title during a specific time period, and an addition of the member exclusive games. Nintendo explained in its report, going forward, we will continue to improve, expand both Nintendo Switch Online, Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, strive to provide services that satisfy the customers. And this is actually looking good for Nintendo, because I hope they can definitely expand it, because I do have a lot of faith in Nintendo too. When it comes to what Nintendo could bring to Nintendo Switch Online in the future, one recent rumor has suggested that the Game Boy titles could come soon to the playable on the platform. Game Boy, I'm not really surprised by, because Game Boy was like the very first one of the first gaming uh, consoles that everyone would probably play on. So I'm not very surprised that Game Boy games would come to Nintendo Switch. Hopefully, eventually soon. I would definitely would like to see this from Nintendo if they can make make a same thing for like Wii, because Wii was so popular back in the day. So if we can definitely come to Nintendo Switch consoles, that would be actually amazing, because it brings back to Nintendo's history. So definitely like to see Wii games definitely come to Nintendo Switch. I think they probably would run better than the Wii, so definitely we'll have to see. So yeah, Game Boy. Within the past month, new reports and rumors have started to circle, suggest that popular games from Game Boy and Game Boy Color will come to Nintendo Switch Online at some point. While Nintendo obviously hasn't confirmed this to be true just yet, the move does seem to be a logical one. May become official at some point within the coming year. How do you feel about Nintendo Switch Online in its current form? What type of new feature would you like to see come to the service down the road? Let me know within either down in the comments and hit me up over on Twitter. Okay. But yeah, what do you guys think of this? Is this gonna be a good thing for Nintendo Switch? Is this definitely gonna help Nintendo Switch Online? Let me know down in the Twitch comments right now, and then in the YouTube comments about this, because it definitely looks very interesting. So, okay. Uh, Also, as well, um, I got a big announcement coming up pretty soon for my streaming career. It's going to be a big one, but I actually signed a application to join a streamer team. It's been a thing that I'm kind of working on right now, since I gotten asked by some streamer team on Twitter, and I signed up through their application so I can have access to the Discord. It's going to be a really great streaming team, and I will announce it in a video on YouTube. I will announce it on my other socials as well of signing with the streamer team. So keep an eye out on all of my social medias, and I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to be very exciting. And also, I'm going to look for some more articles to look, since it's already been almost like closer to an hour to continue this, but I'm going to look for some other things. But yeah, it just talks about the robot umpires coming. I'm going to look for some other things that I can talk about in my article here. Oh, this is a big one. Let's talk about the San Jose Barracuda. I found an article about that. The San Jose Barracuda Florida suspended for 30 games for racist gestures. Okay. San Jose Barracuda forward Kordoff Habrick was suspended for 30 games by the American Hockey League on Friday for racist gestures. He directed by Bob Imma of the Tuscan Roadrunners during a game between the two teams on January 12th. Hesbrick gesture towards Imma appeared to be mismimicking an ape. Okay. An NHL spokesman said the league was made aware of the gesture in the on-ice officials report after January 12th at the SAP Center. Harbeck was suspended for the Barracuda's past 3 games pending a review, which concluded Thursday. Hesberg, 22, a Czech Republic native in his second full season in the Sharks organization, will be eligible to return to the lineup on April 3rd if the Barracuda schedule remains the same. The only NHL suspension on record that was longer was one that was handed to Alexander Preza for a stick swing incident on Garrick Stanford in 2004. He was suspended for the remainder of the playoffs plus the entire 2004-2005 season. The NHL in its statement announced the suspension and said, believes that the individual inclusion learning is a key element of improving the league's wide culture. To participate in this education training on racism and inclusion. Okay. Then it goes on from there. Harbeck may apply to the AHL's president and CEO, Scott Halson, for a rejection to the suspension and reinstatement after March 12th. Any reduction in the suspension will be based on an innovation of his progress in the necessary education training with the player's inclusion commitment. The NHL stands with the Bookman Emma. It is unfair that any player should be subject to the comments or gestures based on their race. They should be judged only on the ability to perform as a player on the ice, as a teammate in the locker room, as a member of the community. And it just goes on from there. The Barracuda and the San Jose Sharks organization were appalled to learn of this incident. We offer our certain apologies to Boko, the Roadrunners organization, the NHL, our fans, and the entire hockey community. While we support the ability for individuals to atone and learn from disrespectful incidents in this context, those actions are in direct options to the Barracuda and the Sharks organization's values. And yeah, that's definitely a very serious thing, and it's been an issue in our society. So it's definitely stupid. It is definitely not right, and that guy definitely should be suspended. So he deserves it. So it's definitely not right. I'm not saying anything else because Twitch TOS thing. So let me see. I don't think there's anything else I can cover in an article right now. Okay. Well, we got Mr. Beast leads up the top highest paid YouTubers in 2021 with $54 million. Well, good for Mr. Beast. So here are the top main YouTubers, quite popular for 2021. So Mr. Beast number 1, Jake Paul, Markiplier, Hollywood stars Angelina Jolie and Will Smith. So they earn more than Angelina Jolie and Will Smith. So good for those two. They definitely deserve it. Markiplier and definitely Jake Paul and Mr. Beast are probably like the top guys I think everyone watches. I definitely watch Mr. Beast. He puts great content on his YouTube channel. So big thanks to him. So yeah, here are the big guys. So here are the top guys. You got Mr. Beast at number 1, Jake Paul, Markiplier, Riot and Link, Unspeakable, Like Nasty, Ryan's World, Dude Perfect, Logan Paul, and Preston. So those are the top.